All right, let's get started.
Coach, back on January 2nd against Alaska Anchorage, you said that the team needed to establish a forecheck and that they bought in really well to not being a perimeter team.
Yep.
Tonight, the small line had a great forecheck, but they couldn't get as many pucks down low. What did you have to say about the perimeter?
The forecheck was good. We created a lot of chances off it tonight. We just didn't finish. You know, their goalie was really good. We felt like we probably 5-on-5 after 2 periods there. Like, you could have been up a few. You know, I really liked our second period. He was just really good. We didn't finish. Alfie had a great A off the forecheck that he created a turnover on there in the third to take the lead that we didn't capitalize on. It was a winnable game. We just didn't win it.
What's the frustration levels in the locker room right now after the past 3 weekends?
Yeah, I think it's frustrating. Clearly, we're not where we want to be. And tonight's another winnable game. You know, it was a winnable situation that, a young player turned it over twice in the same shift, and it cost us the game. You know, so at some point, our young guys have to get that out of their system, and hopefully they will.
From a coaching standpoint, what did you see in the third period though with the loss?
Just not taking care of the puck in the crucial moment. You know, it was kind of a stalemate. It looked both teams were kind of playing not to lose. You know. Not a ton of really good chances either way, and then again we don't get a puck deep, and we just have a kind of a mindless turnover under not much pressure in our zone, and it was just 2 mistakes, unfortunately, by a young player, and it happens all the time.
St. Cloud State's penalty kill was ranked 52nd in the nation going into tonight. They were 2 for 2 with a shorthanded goal. What did you see from your power play?
The first 2 periods we gave up, obviously, a breakaway in the first power play, and then a 2-on-1 in the second one, and it's got to be better. It's good. Power play's got to be better. It's got to win us games. It certainly can't lose us games, and tonight it just wasn't any good.
How tight the margins are at this point in the season? Does this feel like a game that you guys let slip through your fingers?
Yeah, I think it does. I think they probably would have felt the same way if we would have found a way to win it, because it was winnable on both sides. Both goalies were really good. Both goalies gave their teams a chance to win. It always stings. I don't even want to know how many empty net goals we've let in this year, but it is what it is. It looked like our guys did a lot of really good things tonight. We got to stick with it. We got to dig deep and find a way to be a little bit better tomorrow to salvage 3 points.
What did you see on that challenge?
We thought the puck hit the netting, and I think it might have, but I guess we can't challenge not in our defensive zone, is what I was told. So I don't really know. I need to polish up on that. It's a brand new rule, the missed stoppage. It's what we got called when we took the lead against Ohio State to in regulation, and then they called a missed stoppage, I think, on Potsy, a high stick. So, and we actually caught a missed stoppage review here against, I forget, but it was maybe against in the Desert Classic, where we won it. They hit the corner of the bench. So it's a brand new rule this year.
What did you think? Did you like how just in general, especially the first, even in the third, but your team just forced the tempo of the game?
Yeah, it was a winnable game. We did a lot of good things. I thought we played a really mature game up until they scored their second goal. And it would have been one of those wins where we just stuck with it, stuck to a process, managed pucks, and found a way to win. If Alfie puts that one away early in the second, it's a different outcome. But we just got to stick with it. There was a way more good than bad, but we have to figure out how to manage pucks for 60 minutes.
Why out again? Is there any update on him?
He's I think just out for this weekend. So hopefully he'll be back, and that'll give us some nice depth.
With all the injuries you've talked about, needing to win ugly and play ugly, do you feel you guys did that tonight?
Yeah, I don't even call it ugly. I think it was 50 minutes of mature hockey and good defensive hockey where we didn't give up too much, and we gave ourselves a chance to win. We just didn't. We made a couple mistakes in one shift, and they made us pay. And that's what a really good team and their top line's one of the best lines in the country, and I think Gross had both of their goals tonight, and he made his pay.
Coach, just makes it 6 straight games with a point for Sam Alfano. What's been working for him as of late?
He's just working. He's going to be so good. He's been really silver lining through the back half, and we knew how good he was, and what Sammy's done, and I told him this today, was he's really developed a B game. He doesn't have to score to be effective because he's big and he's got a good stick. And he works and he plays 200 feet, and now he's really layered onto some confidence to that B game, and he's starting to score. So he's going to be a monster for us for a long time.
After the Miami series, you were on a streak of 7 wins in a row on Saturdays. Now it's 2 losses in a row. What do you have to do to flip the script tomorrow?
Yeah, we just come back hungry. I mean, that's you always have to come back a little bit more desperate after a loss. I thought we did it against North Dakota, and 3-1 late in the second, and just let it kind of slip away. And then last weekend was a little bit of an anomaly. Obviously, really thin in an altitude. They just took it to us. So we got to learn from it, just like we have from everything we've gone through all year.
Last one, Gabby.
Relative to what your expectations were, how do you think the group, especially the young guys, have responded to having to play with the departures and injuries that you
I think really good, especially up front, and even some of the young guys in the back tonight. I thought Lincoln Keene played a really good game. He pushed the pace, he used his feet, he defended well. Richie Barron played hard on the back. The young guys, I thought, did what they had to do tonight. I mean, obviously there was the one unfortunate shift in the third that the same guy turned it over twice, but the young guys are developing incredibly well. I'm really happy with them.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
Alrighty. Feel free to get started when you're ready.
Well, you guys go into the period time with a piece and then bring off 3 there. What went wrong for you guys in the third period?
Just managing pucks, not playing the game the way we need to, not playing simple. Just little plays in the D zone instead of moving the puck up. We're trying to do something special, which we know we should do. And just little plays like that make the game.
How do you feel you guys are forcing, the pace, like pretty much the whole game, at least the first 2 periods?
I thought it was decent. I thought we had some really good spots where our team was really well. We're driving the offense, making plays, humming them in the zone, and then we'll make one bad play, and we just got to be able to rebound off something like that.
Coach said that outside of those couple mistakes in the third, you guys played a really strong game. Do you try to flip the mindset at all going into tomorrow, or kind of stick with your bread and butter?
Yeah. We've definitely struggled with third period so far this season, so I think we got to do something different in the third period, and we know what we have to do, we're just not doing it. It's just playing our game. For my line, for example, we're kind of the identity line, so we got to be harder on pucks, we got to make simple plays and do things like that.
What have been some of the biggest challenges of trying to play through the injuries and departures you guys have had?
It's tough. It's kind of just a next man up mentality for us. We have a really deep roster, and everyone that plays can play. They're all really good players, so it's kind of just each guy playing to their identity and doing what they can to help the team.
Seemed like the forecheck was working a lot for you guys. How big is that physicality aspect?
It's huge, especially for my line. Like I said, we're all big guys. That's how we're going to play at the next level. That's how we're going to play a lot here. So we need to continuously do that every night.
Logan, you won 84.2% of your faceoffs. You've been winning more faceoffs than not throughout the season. What's something you do to just keep doing that?
I don't know. I take a lot of pride in faceoffs. It's something that's really helped me get to this level, and it's kind of just pre-scouting guys or just learning guys' tendencies. Little things like that add up.
When you say next man up too, obviously coaches how to mix up the lines, but how do you feel that everybody's just adjusted to, if they're put on a line together, playing with each other?
I feel like everyone's comfortable playing with everyone. We all know how good of players we are, and we're a really tight group. We love each other, and it's just kind of trusting the guy next to you that he's going to do his job, and it's just a lot of trust.
What's been Power's message to you guys over the past few weekends when you kind of struggled to string together wins?
Kind of just believe in each other. We're down guys, but we all know how good of players we are, and kind of just trusting the guy next to you, playing the way the team needs to play, and making a win in hockey plays.
With all the new faces on the team, how have you seen that trust grow up throughout the season?
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch. I feel like a lot of guys have taken big pushes this year with their game, getting better and better. and it's really good to see that. That's what you are excited to see in a program, and it's just we're going to get better.
Who's the guy that's made a big push this season?
I think Sam Alfano. I think he's done a really good job. He plays his role. He's a big body, can hit guys, make plays in front, score goals. So I think he's done a really good job.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.